There are moments in life where your mind quietly resists, not because you are lazy, but because something inside you doesn't agree. Maybe it's your beliefs, maybe it's your emotions, or maybe it just doesn't feel right. But life doesn't always wait for your agreement. There are situations where, regardless of what you feel, you are left with only one option to act. And in those moments, doing something half heartedly is not just ineffective, it can make things worse. Because if you are going to do something anyway, why do it in a way that guarantees failure? Let me share a small story. A few kids were carrying a container filled with small, colorful fish. Maybe they raised them, maybe they cared for them. Those fish mattered. But while walking, something went wrong. The container slipped. It fell, and in a moment, all those tiny, beautiful fish were scattered across the road. The kids were shattered. They tried everything, picking them up one by one, trying to put them back into the container, but it was chaos. The fish were too small. Time was running out. Saving them that way was almost impossible. And then they noticed something. A small canal by the roadside. Water was flowing. Now, here is the difficult part. That canal wasn't their plan. It wasn't where those fish belonged. Letting them go meant losing them, but not letting them go meant losing them forever. So they made a choice, not the perfect choice, not the emotional choice, the necessary choice. They pushed the fish into the flowing water, and the fish survived. They swam away. The kids lost what they had, but they saved what mattered. Now, think about it. In that moment, they didn't have the luxury to sit and debate what do we feel, what do we prefer. They had one job: act in a way that gives the best possible outcome. Life puts us in similar situations. You may not agree, you may not like it, you may not feel ready. Half effort becomes the real risk because sometimes doing something imperfectly but fully is better than doing the right thing half heartedly. And here is the truth: giving your full effort doesn't mean you agree with the situation, it means you respect the responsibility in front of you. Those kids didn't want to let go, but they didn't let their emotions stop them from doing what was needed. And that's where maturity shows up, not in choosing easy situations, but in how you respond when things are not in your control. So, the next time life puts you in a situation you don't like, ask yourself one question: if I have to act anyway, am I going to do it halfway or am I going to do it properly?